G'day guys, what's cracking? Aussie here again. So today we're going to revisit a joint that I did when I first moved here called Jimbo's Takeaway. Now, when we did Jimbo's before, I went with something I probably shouldn't have got, a chicken cutlet thing, which was a bit expensive. It did taste good, but we haven't tried any of their fish and chips or burgers or anything like that. So we're revisiting good old Jimbo's today, and we're going to give probably a hamburger a crack. I'm feeling like a hamburger, and I'm pretty sure they might have a little bit of a deal there with burger, chips, and a drink. Anywho, I'm going to go in and check it out. We'll see what's doing in Jimbo's. Probably won't film in there today because we did it in the past. So I'll grab something or other, and I'll circle back to you with the goods. See you soon. Rightio, time to get jiggy with it. Now, $20 for this combo. Plain burger. I've got to say, that does feel quite weighty. Plain burger, chips, and a 600ml drink. So, pretty okay with that, considering it's a 600ml drink as well. Now, I did think to myself, as I was strolling over to Jimbo's, if they had vinegar, I'm going to ask them, can they put salt and vinegar on the tips? And that's so getting up my snoz, that smell of vinegar. I hope they haven't overdone it. So there it is, folks. Your burger, your chips, and drink. 20 buckaroonies. I reckon we'll ditch this guy just in case we lose it. And I am super juiced to give these chips a try. Especially with salt and vinegar. Let's give them a crack. Can't smell it on that one. Chips are pretty good. Nicely salted, that one. Plenty of salt on that. I was about to say I can't really taste the vinegar, but I copped a bit then. Well, that looks a bit wet, that one, so maybe that's vinegar on that one. Anyway, tastes all right. I don't mind that. Now, this is just a plain burger. Oh man, look at all the vinegar in the bottom. Maybe that's why it smells like that. Well, yeah, here it is dripping on me. Vinegar everywhere. Vinegar galore. Let's give it a little rub. I thought that felt a bit wet on the bottom of the box. Ah, that's better. So I reckon we're going to have to do that. There we go. Now they should taste more like salt and vinegar chips. You'll have to taste them. Exquisite. Now, the burger, plain burger. But for what it is, so far it's feeling quite weighty. Oh yeah, that's a different sort of bun. I'll just ditch that for a sec. The nappy, look at that. It's all hanging out everywhere, isn't it? Let us sleeping. Oh yeah, baby. Rotation. So, funny looking bun, but it looks like it's going to be very tasty. You got the usual things. Barbecue sauce, of course. Onion. Meat patty. Tomato. Lettuce. Is there beetroot? Not sure, but I'll circle back to you on that one. I'm going to actually put that back in the pepper because it's going to be very messy, that's for sure. So folks, oh yeah, I think there's some beetroot, I saw it there. Without further ado, boo-boos on the wackadimmy gob. I might start there with the meat's hanging out, although over here the lettuce is hanging out. Let's do it. Probably better off putting it that way. It's for everything sticking out. I'll wrap me laughing gear around that, and talking about wrapping me laughing gear around it, the struggle is a little bit real for a plain burger to get around that one. It's pretty good. You ever seen such long pieces of shredded lettuce? Oh, amazing. So as you can probably tell, I am a happy little chappy with this one so far. It is a little bit greasy though. I've got a lot of grease factor on the lips. But it ain't from the chips. Chips are on point. And with that vinegar, I'm loving it. Messy affair, of course. Let's go again. So I've got to say, folks, for a plain burger, nothing like cheese, bacon, or anything like that on it, it's pretty bloody decent size. I'm already imagining what the hamburger with the lot would look like. It'd be humongous. So we've done all right today. I thought it was going to be a bit pricey, but for what it is, it's actually not bad, and it will fill your guts, that's for sure. So a good variety of flavours, especially with vinegar and salt. And this guy, let's test it out. Tell you what, I want to try this patty on its own. It's a bloody chunky little sucker. Oh, big sucker actually. Let's try that. Very flavoursome. I like it. And like I said, very thick, very chunky. Just the way you like it on your burger. A good old Aussie plain hamburger. I was tempted to get egg on it, but I wanted to stick with the deal. $20 for all of this. I don't reckon we've done too bad in these troubled times, and pretty much the same price all around this area. So it's not like it's going to be heaps cheaper somewhere else. And for what it is, like I said, it's a decent sized burger. I'm loving it. I actually don't want to put that down. I'm worried I might not be able to pick it up again. So let's get down to the business end of things. The burger, for taste. It's a winner. It's a doozy. For a plain hamburger, it really does hit the spot. And like I said, it's very substantial. You can see how nice and chunky that beef patty is. I'm going to give it 4 3/4 stars out of 5 for taste for what it is. Chips, they're pretty good too. Decent type of chips, even without the salt and vinegar, they're good chips. And with the salt and vinegar, just takes them to a whole other level. So, chips are good. The burger's great. Price, $20 for all this. We got a 600ml drink, so that's a good thing. That helps to give the score a bit more. I'm going to give it probably 3 3/4 stars out of 5 for value. It ain't too bad. And like I said, it's pretty much a standard price around the area. So today's beverage, you know, is proudly brought to you by Jimbo's Takeaway. I ain't going to open it and give it a red hot swig. Just a Coca-Cola. We can see what it is. We all know what it tastes like. Like I said, I don't want to put this sucker down. It may not be able to get picked up again. It might go everywhere. So folks, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. It's getting pretty messy. It's time to have our moose. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh. If you're in the area, let me know if you've tried Jimbos. And if you haven't, give them a crack. They make a bloody decent burger. I'll give them that much. Bye-bye. How much I still got left? Oh, MB.